Hello, welcome to Missing People Psychic Readings. I'm Margaret. If you like, subscribe and put your thumbs up if you want. So I'm going to do something completely different. It's not a missing person. It's related to the Astroworld Fair. Just so you guys might not know, it's a concert. It goes across the world. They had the first big one in America. So yeah. So just a little heads up, sorry. I'm going to put COVID into this, so yeah. But just kind of tell you now too, America hasn't had nightclubs open. So that's another thing I want to put out there. So just to give you a bit of a background related to this extra world fair, right? It's big. It's not, it wasn't on this year, it would have been big, yeah. And what is, a whole heap of people went through the gates. It was overcrowded. The gates were broken down, like on the road, I could say, broken down to a point where the security guys couldn't do anything. The ticket holder people couldn't do anything. They just had to let these people in because everyone was rushing in. They got inside, it was overcrowded, people got injured, people died. Ambulance tried to get in, they couldn't get in. People tried to stop the concert, they couldn't. Tried to warn the security people and the people up the front, the band itself, okay? That's what I know about it. But this concert is quite big. It goes on, I think every year, I could be wrong, but it's quite a big concert, and I heard it goes across the world, so it's quite big. Yeah, but this year went very bad. Like I said, people died and got injured from it. So I'm gonna give my thoughts on it. You can say it's a psychic thing or not, okay? Yeah, and I am gonna use COVID with this, okay? So this is what I thought. Think about in the last 2 years, almost 2 years, okay? We've been locked down. You couldn't go anywhere. Couldn't have people over your house. You couldn't go to school. You couldn't go to your work. You can go out for a walk maybe for an hour if you're lucky in your country, but not be such as distances. Or you can't have someone with you. Simple as that. You can talk to anyone. This is on your video, like Facebook, YouTube, that kind of stuff. So it's pretty much your social life is gone. You couldn't go out at all. You can meet people. You go shopping, and that's it. In some country, it was only you on your own. Only you and your own, and that's it. And when you went shopping, you only have a certain amount of things you can buy, right? Pardon me. So you have that for the whole 2 years. Everything's closed. Restaurants, hotels, your job. Unless you're cleaner, you don't work, right? Then you got the other end where you have people don't believe in COVID. They go on masks because they don't want vaccine. They don't want you to do testing. And what was that one? Vaccine testing and not wear masks. Okay, so they're going on masks for freedom. Freedom of speech or freedom of doing things, right? So you got the two ends, all right, with COVID. So you got that for 2 years. Now no one's allowed to socialise. And if you go on the mask, you get charged for it, right? This is across the whole world. You see it on the news, right? So 2 years are almost up, and a concert comes along. At the same time, you still have your restaurants not opening. I mean, not your restaurant, where your restaurant's not open, and your nightclub's not opening. So, yeah. Okay, so you got this concert coming on. It's the biggest concert in the world that I heard of. So, you got this going on. People get excited. I want to come to this concert. So you got a whole heap of people buying tickets, doing whatever to go to this concert. So you get to this concert, get so excited, you see people rushing through these gates, okay, to get into this concert, right? So you do the same thing, don't you? Because you get so excited, you do what everyone else is doing, right? So you get inside, it's overcrowded, No one thought there'd be this many people, because no one thought, oh, this would be a big thing, right? But it's been 2 years that no one could do anything. No one can socialise unless you use your internet stuff, yeah? So no one is socialising, no one can do this, no one can do that. So you got this big concert come along, everyone goes to it, because it's been 2 years that no one's been going out, right? So something major happens. No one really knows what's happening, because I reckon at least over 1 million people have been to this concert, right? So no one's really know what's going on, because it's out of crowded. There's too many people around. And if you have security, well, you do have security people there, but they can't keep their eye on everyone. Yeah, on everyone. I saw a lady going up on the stage, warning the security people in the band about it. So you don't know what's going on. They're quite excited about being there, because after 2 years, I haven't been touring. Was that touring? I'm sorry, I haven't been on concerts for a while, so I'm quite excited about this, right? So I just want to do this. I just want to go and play my music, right? I want to go and do this, because I haven't been doing this for 2 years, kind of thing, right? So, yeah, you're going to get the picture. Maybe this was all, the whole concept thing, the accident, people getting overexcited because they haven't been somewhere for 2 years. They haven't been out doing what they love to do, not doing their job that they love to do. Yeah, maybe it's just because of this whole COVID thing. It's got overcrowded, overwhelming. People didn't know what to do because it was so overcrowded. There was no system in place for it, because no one realised it was going to be this big. Maybe it was just because people, like I said, just because COVID was the finish of COVID. I suppose that's the word I would use, the finish of COVID, and people got excited about it. And just too many people went to one concert. Maybe simple as that. Because I haven't heard through this whole, and I only watched, I must admit, I only had 2 things I did watch. One was related to Inside Station. I don't know what the other one was, but I haven't heard of fights in the sense of, like, there was an issue in the crowd. It was just overcrowded. Security tried to do something in one area, but the other security didn't know what's going on. So I wonder if it's people then overexcited, haven't been somewhere for 2 years, and the place was overcrowded, because, yeah, for concert in 2 years. I wonder if it's as simple as that. So putting that on the side, that's what's my thoughts on it. Like I said, you could say it's a reading or not, but just putting that on the side. If it's related to Cobra, whose fault is it? Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Whose fault is it? If it's related to Cobra, whose fault is it? Yeah. Could have prevented it? Yeah, I would say yes. But what I kind of learned in my last probably 4 years been here in Bendigo, people don't like to listen. So yeah, and I'm not blaming anyone in the sense of Bendigo, but what I'm saying, I think people need to start listening. That's all I'm going to say. I think people need to start listening to other people, and not because you're psychic. It's nothing to do with being psychic. It's about people listening to each other, okay? And that's where I'm going to leave it, okay? So if this was connected, because people go and overside it later, because no one's been around for 2 years, no socialising and all that, and because of COVID, whose fault is it? That's all I've got to say. So, like if you want, subscribe if you want. You can say what you want related to this. It's just my thoughts on it. You can say it's psychic or not. But yeah, you can leave your thoughts on this one, because I'm sure everyone has their own opinion on this one. So yeah, like I said, subscribe if you want, like if you want, and I'll see you next time for another missing person or dream. Bye.